Hello everyone, welcome to Fight Radio for the latest combat sport update. We usually talk about fighters and combat sport. Today, we are talking about those fighters whom you usually don't see inside the ring or octagon, but rather find in the hospitals. Last week, Taiwan was hit by powerful earthquake measuring 7.4 magnitude. It resulted in the death of 9 people with 50 reportedly missing. Following footage is from the hospital's CCTV camera captured the moment 4 nurses rushed to protect the newborn babies as the powerful earthquake struck in Taiwan. When powerful earthquakes occur, human nature typically drives individuals to run outside to save themselves. However, in this hospital, nurse shows remarkable courage by fulfilling their duty as real-life fighters. Instead of running outside, they remain with the group of newborn babies, shielding them from the danger. They understood the risk involved but prioritized the safety of newborn babies over their own life. They did not run like a coward, but they fight with their fear like a combat sport champion. This act is true compassion and selflessness. They are the real heroes. UFC bantamweight champion Sean O'Malley, known for his prowess in the octagon and love for the video game. Recently, he crossed paths with renowned streamer Adin Ross. The duo engaged in the friendly sparring session, showcasing O'Malley's cautious striking skills. Unlike previous encounter between streamer and UFC fighter, this session was actually light-hearted and O'Malley was actually very good to spar with anyone, doesn't matter beginner or expert. He took care of Adin Ross very well. His control is just amazing in comparison with Sean Strickland. From the marketing perspective, this collaboration underscores why UFC always stand out. When bantamweight champion collab with one of the most prominent streamer, it's immensely beneficial for UFC reach, particularly among the younger demographic. Adin Ross has a huge following among young people, so this collaboration helps UFC reach that audience. While many professional fighters may not be prioritized such engagement, but it's actually smart move financially. It boosts UFC appeal and bring in more fans, which is pretty important for long run. The renowned podcaster and MMA persona Joe Rogan shared a light-hearted moment about Sage Steele's recent slip-up during a podcast with UFC CEO Dana White.
What's Joe Rogan's dream?
What's Joe Rogan's dream?
Joe Rogan, Dana White. What's Dana White's dream?
Did you just think I was Joe Rogan?
I totally did.
She just called me fucking Joe Rogan. You thought I was fucking Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I thought you were Joe Rogan.
I was bald before Joe was ever bald.
Okay. I know.
Listen.
During a recent episode of JRE MMA podcast, Joe Rogan, along with UFC contributor Dean Thomas and Matt Serra, discussed Sage Steele blunder. Joe Rogan, known for his candid discussion, revealed that he empathized with Steele, as he himself has faced similar situation, often being mistaken for Dana White. Joe Rogan shared the experience and said, "People call me Dana so many times.
I always think he's either Joe or Dana.
People call me Dana. I've been called Dana before. Some dude, oh, Dana. I go, no, I'm the other dude.
Yeah.
I'm Joe.
Right? The hell is this?
It happens all the time. But I think she just made a mental
Are
flub.
they trying to say all bald white guys look alike?
When you're
Is that
doing a
what's going on?
podcast and you're interviewing someone, especially if you haven't done a lot of them, and it's like a high-profile thing, you're doing Dana White, you're always thinking of what to say. Even the question is like, what's your dream?
Exactly.
You're like,
I will be walking down the street and people say, "Oh my God, can I get a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, go on."
What do they say?
I love your podcast. I watch every one of them. Like, they think they just took a fucking picture with Joe Rogan.
Do you correct them?
No.